host, and video is live. So, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of Ordinary Extraordinary, entitled Previously. ... Um, I was really killing me on trying to come up with a title for this one. It was either that or retcon, but I kind of want to save retcon for sometime in the future. So, all right. Quick recap. The professor disappeared for the better part of a week, and finally turned back up on Friday in his own bed, with no memory of the time he was missing.
And clothed, as I recall.
And what?
And clothed, as I recall.
Yes. Which is a good thing, I suppose. And just as everyone was trying to investigate that, Hicks went missing. And then seemingly abducted from his class or his room. No one's sure which, but his phone was found in his room. And then Friday evening, you both had evening classes, which you went to go to, and the next thing you know, you wake up and it is Monday morning. Pretty much where we left off is you guys started to make calls around to find out what had been going on. And that's pretty much where we pick up. You'd established that Hicks had somehow mysteriously returned to his own bed on Sunday.
I remember some extra details from last time.
Okay.
I remember calling Dr. Levenstone.
Yes.
Asking him for a current drug test.
Yes. You guys were headed in that direction to the lab to have some stuff.
And he found bite marks.
Yes, you had a rather large hickey right here-ish.
I've been defiled.
And apparently there are 2 small puncture wounds kind of hidden in amongst the tissue damage. So, you were all at the professor's lab. He's taken some blood to run some tests. The initial toxicology comes back as negative, much the same as with the professor himself. And we lost David.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a slow game just for that, because I'm down to 2, and if I lose one of you...
Right.
There we go. Welcome back to David.
Thank you.
So yes, basically where we left off, you were investigating. You'd gone to the professor's lab to investigate, have some tests run, and figure out what the hell happened. The initial drug reports come back as nothing active. However, there does appear to be some sort of, at least David, in yours, there is some signs of a sedative metabolite. It looks like you'd been doped at one point, but your body has...
sedative?
Yes.
Oh, that just cramps my style, man.
Yeah. It looks like it's been a while. It's mostly broken down at this point. But yeah, it was apparently a possibly horse tranquilizer or somewhere along those lines, animal tranquilizer, something pretty heavy.
Really?
Yep.
Jeez.
Okay.
Um,
Someone wants to make this personal, apparently.
um, Claire, your blood work comes back as surprisingly clear. Um, there's no signs of any drugs at all.
Interesting.
Well, she was probably attacked by the all-natural vampire given her diet.
Of course.
No preservatives or fillers. She's free-range student.
So he runs some other tests, and yet neither of you are dehydrated.
Which means we have been drinking.
And neither of you feel particularly hungry. I mean, you could eat. It's morning. You could do breakfast, but you're not starving or anything. It's not like you haven't eaten for 2 days.
Right. Pardon.
He takes samples to run some more advanced tests on, but right now that's about all the information he can give you.
That is a bummer. Okay. Let's see. Two ways I can think to look. One is at the classes from which we both disappeared, see if there are any people in common.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
And second, which will be the bad idea, I go visit the hypnotist playing on campus and see if he can unlock anything.
Okay. I'm assuming you take the easy route first of checking the classes.
Let's do that.
Okay. You check in with the instructors for each of the classes. You both attended the full class, even though you don't have any memory of it. You were both there for the entire classes, the entirety of the class, and then left with everyone else.
Oh, that's not good. Whatever it was whatever it was for whatever reason took out part of the class time as well. That's bad. Nobody monkeys with my academic progress but me.
Well, it looks like it was mostly review, and it's stuff that you've been cramming for anyway. So
Right.
You should be okay, John. Yeah, apparently there was a pretty not quite a recital, not quite an exam, but something that you had to do for that particular class, Claire. That you do not remember doing, but everyone, the instructor, congratulates you on how well you did.
Awesome. Well, at least I did well.
Yes.
I wish I could remember it.
John, give me a sweats the small stuff roll.
Sweating the small stuff. Total is 7.
Okay. You try and retrace your steps from that particular class back to your dorm room. But you don't see anything out of the ordinary on your route.
After the one class, I probably went to the other class. Now, what would I have had to eat or drink after that class?
Whatever stuff you have in your bag. Any random snackage that you you tend to carry some energy supplements or granola bars or something around with you.
Yeah. Oh, great. Now all that is suspect. No, seriously, I'm going to have to inspect every single piece to make sure they haven't been tampered with. If that was how the sedatives got into me, I can't assume that any of that stuff is still good because why put sedatives into just one piece?
Now you are still pretty damn sore.
Hmm.
You woke up feeling kind of hungover, like you'd been hit by a truck. Um, it's not feeling any much
Which
better.
could be equivalent to a fall off a third-story building. Hmm. Oh, there's a question. Any reports of... No. No, that would involve going to campus security.
Yeah, we don't want to deal with them.
No, we don't. They'd be useless.
Is there anything in common that we've eaten or drank? Because, like, if that's how it got to us, then,
No, you didn't have any tranquilizers in you.
oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Which is even weirder.
You were a Whole Foods student.
Hmm.
Yeah, there were no sign of any tranquilizers in you, Emmy. Also, um, both of you, while you did leave that class, if you want to try and check security's computer systems, you can see if you guys logged back into your dorm room or anything like that.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe the student passes show some unusual transactions, for instance. Let's review the purchase logs on that just to see where I've been eating the past day or two.
Okay. There is. Go ahead and give me a Cram King roll.
Cram King, which is now up to 4 dice.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
11
Okay.
on 4 dice.
You manage to check into the well, you get signed in, and there's nothing initially on your basically your receipts or anything at all.
Friday night receipts look. Actually, no, nothing since Friday night.
Nothing since Friday night.
Okay, wherever I've been eating, it hasn't been the cafeteria
Mhm.
or 7-Eleven or any of the other places I go to get food.
Now there is a charge at a vending machine, um, almost immediately after class on Friday,
Okay.
and that vending machine.
Does it list what the vending machine item was?
No, it doesn't. It just gives the price point. It's $1.50.
$1.50. Well, let's go to that vending machine and see what item goes for $1.50.
Probably all of them.
Yeah, pretty much just about everything.
Stupid, unimaginative campus pricing.
Yeah, yeah. There are only two machines in that. Um, Basically, on the route that you would take out of the classroom, there's
Mm-hmm.
only two machines that you can pass. One is a soda machine.
Yep.
Everything goes for like $2, and then that's just snack machine where pretty much everything in it's $1.50,
Yeah.
except for the gum, which is like 75 cents.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
So I got something out of that snack machine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there anything especially healthy in that snack machine?
Not particularly.
Granola, trail mix.
I mean, there is a trail mix pack, but it's heavy on the chocolate.
Yeah.
Of course.
Doesn't seem quite like my style, although the sugar. Yeah. Well, the name of this game is Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chocolate is not the best way to get there, but it can do in a pinch. And if it was the only machine en route... Okay, so one uncharacteristic purchase on my card. How about yours?
Yeah, can we check mine?
Let's do.
There's absolutely no traffic on your card. You rarely use yours, preferring to make your own food because
Yeah,
the stuff
that's
on
true.
campus is always suspect. There's the occasional purchase of bottled water, but that's about it.
I have to admit, I'm a little curious about that German chocolate sauerkraut cake recipe. Just curious.
Is that like the traditional English trifle on Friends? Half shepherd's pie, half trifle.
Ah.
The pages were stuck together.
Yeah.
Ew.
So yeah, you can't really find too much just by looking at the receipts.
Great.
Well, the good news is whatever happened over the weekend, we managed to eat on the cheap.
Would asking any of the people in my dorm and whatnot, did they see me at all?
You ask them, and basically they never saw you come back Friday. And they're really upset because that was your baking weekend. You were gone all weekend. So that's why they assumed that you'd met somebody and were out and about.
Let's see, I should probably ask about my whereabouts from my floor of the dorm. Had anybody seen me coming and going?
Same basic thing? No.
Does anybody ever see you coming and going?
I'm not sure they do. I mean, doors are passe.
But no one has seen you since class on Friday.
Let's see, not sure where to take the search. Probably going to have to go to that hypnotist next.
Go ahead and give me a Sweats the Small Stuff roll.
Another 2 dice. 7.
All this moving around, a lot of the aches are kind of going away. However, your shoulder, pretty much right here, still a bit of a knot.
Okay, I'm going to want to look at that. Excuse me. Into the bathroom, shirt off, check.
There appears to be a bit of a bruise developing. Almost like a dart shot.
A dart shot?
Yep.
Damn.
So you've got a bit of a raised welt.
So I got one puncture, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay, maybe not a vampire after all.
And yeah, you're getting quite a bit of an actual bruise developing there, whereas Claire is pretty obviously a hickey.
Great. More evidence. It turns out to be inconclusive.
It wouldn't be a fun game if I just handed you everything.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be more consistent, but...
Hey!
Yeah, I know.
No, he's been pretty consistent in not giving us information.
Sometimes I beat you over the head with information.
I guess our only choice is...
Yeah, so I was taken down by a dart. Claire was taken down by a vampire. A health-conscious vampire at that.
Well, at least they have some taste.
Wait a minute.
No, it wasn't Count Duckula.
No. Okay. We were taken down by different means. Maybe it was still for the same reason.
Possibly.
Maybe they got Claire. I saw something, and they had to take me down by whatever means they had available, and that might have been a dart gun.
Both of your classes pretty much ended at exactly the same time. They were both at the same time. Ran about an hour and a half in both cases.
Okay.
So, were they near each other?
No, different sides of campus.
Okay, they let out about the same time. If someone's playing around with our memories, though, timing wouldn't be as big an issue. They would want to erase to a certain point.
Well, pretty much no one has seen either of you since you left class.
Right. So the disappearance would have been about that time.
Yes. At least that's what you're assuming.
I don't see where we have a choice now. We're gonna have to trust in the hypnotist.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Okay.
Emmy, spot for me. I mean, Claire, spot for me, would you please?
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, sit in on the session. I don't want to find out I've been barking like a chicken later.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys check with... head down to the student services office because, well, student activities, since they're the ones who hired the guy. The kid sitting the desk there is like, you're here to find out more information about the hypnotist. Didn't you guys see the show this weekend? Oh, he was awesome.
That's kind of why we want to see him, but not for the show.
Well, it was such a big hit. They offered him some more money to play this coming weekend too.
Yeah, they held him over.
Yeah. And he took the deal, so that was really good. I mean, it was amazing, so hilarious. They had I caught the Saturday show. It was freaking hilarious. He had all these people up on stage, and he had them convinced that there was an alien invasion. Half of them were running and screaming behind the chairs, and then this one guy got really, really pissed off, man, and he just like hopped up and he was like, went all Will Smith in Independence Day. He started beating on thin air. It was hilarious.
Well,
I'm not sure I want to trust this guy now.
Huh. That sounds...
Yeah, there's another issue we're gonna have. Well, I was thinking of seeing him about, but now I'm not so sure.
Well, you'd have to catch him before the show.
Yeah.
And that's this weekend.
And it's currently Monday.
Yes.
Okay, if he's not here during the week, where is he?
I think we put him up in a hotel.
Hmm.
I'm not sure which one though.
Do we have multiple ones in this town?
I would have to imagine the Ravenhurst Hotel Guide is a very small pamphlet.
Well, there's actually quite a few bed and breakfasts downtown
Oh.
Ah.
in Old Town. Little townhouses, basically, that have been converted. Hold on a second. I'm trying to think, and it's giving me a headache.
All right.
No, it's not your guys' fault.
Well, sympathy, not apology.
Oh. Um, duh, 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 duh. Okay. This is going to bug me. Oh, okay. There's okay. There's several, like I said, B&Bs. There's a few actual hotels a little farther either way on 23, like Holiday Inn and Holiday Inn Express, a couple of suite type places. So the entire town is a tourist trap for the mine or not minefields, meteor fields. So there's quite a few places to stay.
Awesome.
Along the way around which number?
Route 23, the big highway.
I see it.
That's almost walkable from the campus.
Well, not the entire entirety of the highway, but yes, you can get to the highway from campus.
Yeah.
The kid's not sure what hotel they put him in, just that they did.
That's helpful.
Well, it does narrow down the search. I mean, just grabbing a phone book and calling each place in turn, asking if Mr. So-and-so is there, would probably be easier than running around.
True.
Which I think is our next step. Call around to find which hotel he's staying at.
Okay. You can you go ahead and start calling around. No one at any of the, let's say, 6 major hotels on 23 have anyone registered under the name Ted Hardeen.
Okay, well, this is this is a campus event. Ted Hardeen is probably in one of the least pricey establishments.
Right.
Well,
like
we sure
I said,
that's his real name? But it could just be like an alias as like...
Oh, crud.
That's the name that's on all his posters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also the name that's on his checks.
Oh, but then,
That's probably it, then.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not that's the name he checked in under...
Great.
Yeah, we have no idea, and I don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Well, there's a picture of him on the posters. He's kind of he's done up to look a lot like the Master in the old Doctor Who.
Oh dear.
You know, slicked back black hair, mustache. You know, your typical Master of the Unknown type character.
Evil, probably applied with a hose.
That's the general impression you get. Very sinister and whatnot. But from the picture, anyway.
What about the bed and breakfast? Yeah.
You can check the ones downtown. Again, they do not have anyone named Ted Hardeen registered.
For that matter, what if he hypnotized campus events to think they checked him into a hotel? Let's see.
Well, you could always check to see. There's got to be a paper trail somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And that would be at campus events to start.
Yep.
Let's see. I don't think we have enough staff on. I don't think we have enough people on hand to mount an intrusion.
I don't think they're just going to give us this information.
Well, a small covert team.
Yeah, but I'm not much on intrusion. I need an open window.
Or an open door.
The doors are no fun.
Sometimes you have to use them.
Yeah, I know, but... they're so pedestrian.
Now, just so you guys know, student activities is actually Building 33.
Building 33.
The same building as the library, but you see where that green pedestrian pathway is that goes just to the bottom of it?
Yeah.
That actually goes right past an entry to the basement level, and down there on that basement level is basically a small little cafe for the students, student mailboxes, as well as student activities, offices.
Well, let's case the joint.
Okay. You all head back, and that kid's actually gone from the desk out front.
Yeah. Anybody there now?
Nope. Empty desk.
Searchable desk.
Yep.
Pretty much.
It's just a white cinder block hallway, painted white. There's a couple of disused video games up against one wall. Since this hallway is basically open for the students to come through between the mailboxes and the cafe area.
Okay.
It's just down this end of the hall is the student activities office.
I can start the meticulous search. Claire, would you wait by the door and be loud if someone comes along?
Of course.
Thank you.
It's what I'm good at.
Search.
Okay, you actually turn up a fax from a hotel on 23. Let's say Red Roof Inn. It's just basically confirming a reservation for Mr. Weiss.
Mr. Weiss?
Yes.
So it is a different name.
Okay, and do the dates line up?
Yes. This is actually for this coming week.
For this coming week. Now, are there any other events planned on campus which this would coincide with, or?
No, nothing to where they would have to pay a hotel for anyone.
Right. Okay. Okay, copy down the information, put the page right back where I found it.
Okay. It's pretty much in the chaos that is the top of the desk. Apparently, they're not too organized down here.
We could fix this. But without telling them first, that would be awkward. So, some other time.
Okay.
So I guess what we should head to
Yes,
the
yes,
hotel?
that's me. A building climbing hyperkinetic neatnik.
It's quite the practical joke. Go in and organize like someone's desk and just
Watch them freak out.
yeah,
Yeah.
the greatest thing ever.
Problem is, I would have to be down here to see their faces. Then the uproarious laughter might give away the game. Can't do that just yet. Noted for future reference, though.
Okay.
So what?
What a Christmas gift that would be for myself. Red Roof Inn, let's go.
All right.
Mr. Weiss.
Yep. You guys get down to the Red Roof Inn. The person behind the desk looks up and is like, "Yes, can I help you?"
We're hoping to speak to Mr. Weiss.
Mr. Weiss, hold on. Tap, 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 tap. Ah, yes, Mr. Eric Weiss. Room 321.
Okay.
Would you like me to call up to him?
That would probably be good, thanks.
Okay. May I have your name, please?
Okay. John Brogan.
Okay. And you, ma'am?
Brogan.
Claire Rosenberg.
Okay, just a moment. They call up. Yes, Mr. Weiss. I have a John Bronan and Claire Rosenberg here to see you. I see. All right. Thank you. Have a good day. He is not aware of a chance to meet you and would not like to see you.
Really?
Yes. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Right. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So now what?
In the phone book, are there any other hypnotists listed in town?
There are a couple of therapists.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go with one of them then.
Okay. You find a listing for a character generation on the fly. I suck at.
Start with the initials.
No, see, that's no good because I'll pick something like CK, and we don't need another Clark Kent.
Well, you know, not to pick Clark Kent. Let's see, you've chosen CK. That could be Charles, and the first place I go is Keating.
Charles
and that
Klinger.
Killingham?
Let's see. Guy Phillips. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Guy Phillips. Specializes in weight loss and stop smoking or smoking cessation hypnotherapy.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's about to diversify. Let's go to him.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get a quick appointment in there.
Do you want to call ahead or just show up?
Gonna call ahead.
Okay.
No
You
point in
call.
making the trip if he can't see us.
You call, and he's like, he actually answers the phone. Apparently, it's a very small practice, just him.
Okay.
Um, he's like, yes, I actually have um, an appointment spot available at 3 this afternoon.
Okay. Um, if we could claim that spot, I would be grateful.
He says, sure, no trouble at all. I'll go ahead and write you in. Was this? Now, you said we. Are you bringing someone else as well?
I'm bringing a spotter.
Oh, okay, no problem at all. Um, and he's like, okay, I've got you noted down. I'll see you
Thank
at
you.
3.
Okay, thanks. Now we just have to stay safe until then.
Yep.
Okay, standard protocols would suggest populated areas.
Okay. Um, you walk back across campus,
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead and give me.
What time is it now?
It's about let's say about 1:30 now.
Okay, well, we ought to prep to get over to the appointments. Generally good to be to these things a little early, if I understand right.
At least 15 minutes to fill out any paperwork.
Right.
Although this is hypnotherapy, so there's probably not a whole lot of insurance that's going to cover it.
Right.
Yeah.
But his ad in the phone book does say reasonable rates.
Oh, good.
So we can help.
We're also a last-minute appointment.
Yes.
If only there was some sort of online travel service that wanted to use to find hypnotherapists at the last moment at deep discounts. Oh well.
Kayak. Okay.
Hypnoline.com.
Shatner would want in on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys head down. Down. He's actually not too far off of Front Street.
I just had a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Stop at the Drafty Kilt beforehand. There ought to be people there.
Okay.
Abduction from there ought to be dicey.
Okay. They're actually he's actually closer to campus than the Kilt.
Oh,
He's actually on Front Street, a few houses down from Cooper Memorial Park.
With the crater?
No,
no, it's on the opposite side of the.
Oh, it's the other side of the park. Okay.
Front Street.
Yeah.
That's on the east side of the park.
Oh.
Front Street also runs into the east side of Backside Loop.
Yep.
So from the college, we're going to walk a little northeast, then southeast, and he's going to be somewhere along that little portion of Front Street south of the park, or southeast of the park.
Yep. He actually works out of his home. He has an office, kind of like the guy on Family Ties, Alan Thicke's character.
Hmm. All right.
Yes, I speak in 80 sitcoms.
Hey, I love that one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a little bit of time. Do you want to hit the Kilt or just
Let's see. Let's see. The Drafty Kilt is it's 26 is the National Cemetery.
Yes. The Kilt is, I believe, 15.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All the way over there. Nope. Let's see. Check the campus map. Let's see. And Westmoreland Hall and Watkins Hall are probably both fully administrative or class-based. Actually, no, they're dorms.
Yeah.
One looks like a dorm, too. What's 2? Oh, the visitor center.
Mm-hmm.
Probably doesn't have any sort of cafe there. 51, Ravenhurst House, the president's home. No chance we can get any food or drink there.
No.
But that's the way we need to go down anyway. So we're gonna pass that on the way down.
Okay.
Well, any opportunity to get food or drink on the way down.
Okay. There's another convenience store pretty much a little bit past the president's house on Ravenhurst Boulevard there. Pretty much the therapist's house is almost directly across from the president's house.
Convenient.
It's a small little brick house, nicely tended garden area. But up a little bit from that is a gas station. You can
pick up some things there, yeah. Okay. As long as we're seen beforehand.
Yep. You can get on plenty of security cameras.
Okay.
Well, that works. Even though I'm sure there's nothing in there that I could buy. Except water.
Well, they have a few organic snack bars. Organic. Fancy word for grown in shit.
What are these, chocolate mushroom bars?
No, just organically grown grains and carob. So,
okay.
You guys managed to pick up something to keep you fueled and head off to the appointment. You get there about 2:30. He has a small little waiting area just inside his foyer. He has you sit down, gives you a clipboard to fill out. He only gives you one. But he manages to, and he introduces himself to both of you. He's like, "Hi, Guy Phillips. Just if you'll fill this out, it'll give me an idea of what I need to help you with.
Okay.
And, we'll get started in a few minutes. I'm going to go ready the room now."
Okay.
So he leaves you to fill out the paperwork. It's standard stuff: name, reason for seeing us today.
Memory lost Friday afternoon, Monday morning.
Okay. It's actually in that section is a series of check boxes, and he has
other, definitely other.
Well, yeah, he has weight loss, smoking cessation, past life regression, and other.
My pencil hovers briefly over the past life regression box, but some other time.
You're probably
perhaps.
A monkey.
That would explain the obsessive need to climb things, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, but I'm good with furniture.
So he...
I don't climb on furniture.
He comes back out a little bit later, and He
There's also
wait.
very little throwing poop.
Yes, but you
I
are
would
obsessed.
hope so.
You are obsessed with saying the word, though.
Only did it once so
That's
far this
true.
week, and that's all I'm doing.
Okay, I'll hold you to that.
So you say.
He takes you both back into the therapy room, and it's a nice, relaxed atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Nice wood tones, and the walls are actually a kind of a pale blue. All the furniture is wood and leather, and a couple of framed pictures on the wall. He has you sit down on the sofa. It's one of those nice chaise lounge things. And
Yeah.
Claire, he pulls up a chair for you to sit in over to the
I
side.
may have a little trouble relaxing in a room as relaxing as this.
It's like, really, that's interesting. He takes the clipboard from you and he's like, I see you checked other. So what exactly is the problem?
Okay, starting around Friday evening, approximately such and such time, and ending Monday morning, about the time I woke up. Nothing. Memory loss.
Really? That's
Yeah.
and had you been drinking or anything?
Well, I was in class when it started.
I see.
The
I see.
supposition is that for some reason someone decided to blot out a portion of my memory.
That that's fair.
Creepy, isn't it?
Yes. And
It happened to her too, but I'm taking the first dip in a possible solution. You.
you've been affected as well.
Yes.
I see. This is very interesting. Um, okay. Well,
You want to see my dart mark?
dart.
Yeah, apparently I was hit with a tranquilizer dart or something
Oh dear.
at some point, but I don't know when.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get to the bottom of this thing.
Okay.
He lowers the lights. They're on a dimmer switch. He turns them, dials them down, puts on some um, not rainforest sounds, but nice relaxing waterfall and whatnot, music, and with a little instrumental music done in it as well.
Okay.
And he basically he's like, now I want you to focus on my pen.
On your pen.
Just stare at the end of the pen. Just calmly relax. A deep breath. Let it take slowly in and out. In and